Good Wednesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, July the 24th, 2024. I hope this reading finds you happy, well, and in a place of gratitude. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Please take the opportunity to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. If you are moved or guided to donate to this reading, to this channel, or for the cause, you can do so through PayPal or Cashapp. And what I want to say is that every little bit helps. I'm not asking for a significant and substantial amount. $1, $2, $5. It all goes to a great cause, which is getting my water heater fixed so I have hot water for the winter time. So without further ado, let's see what our energy is for this beautiful Wednesday morning. All right, so our first three cards are the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Okay, what I want to say here is slow and steady wins the race, right? We don't have to be caught up in all the drama in the moment to have things come to fruition. So we have three people here trying to make it work, three people here making it work. You're in the center going, let's go, let's go, let's do it, let's do it, let's go, let's go, let's go. I know sometimes that when we talk about the Three of Pentacles, I talk about other people trying to project their opinions onto you. However, in this case, since there's celebration here, in this case, sit back and listen to what other people have to say. Because maybe the guidance you find in this conversation will be beneficial to you in some way. This whole, it's got to get going, it's got to get going, it's got to go, fast, 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 quick, 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 move, 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 move. In some cases, that's great. Like when you're in a sports car on the freeway and you have an open road in front of you. But in whatever you have going on here, it does not work there, right? You are going to make more of a unstable, imbalanced disaster if you choose to go this route. There's going to be drama. There's going to be uncertainty. There's going to be a lot of mistakes that'll happen. And we want to make sure that we get to this point. So in order to get here, in order to go from here to here, we got to bypass this Knight of Swords. We really got to. You pressuring other people to follow your advice or to take your advice or to listen to your opinion or listen to your ideas isn't going to make for a happy outcome. It's not going to make for a happy outcome. You have the opportunity here to get with a group of people to bring balance and stability into the situation, and it does happen, but it's not going to happen if you start throwing around that Three of Swords energy. People aren't going to want to have, people, unless you're dealing with people who have that same type of, we got to get this shit done and get it done now, regardless of the consequences energy, if people are not going to want to jump on the bandwagon and offer a little bit of help if there's all of this chaos and Tony business going on. And when I say Tony, I mean Tony as in the tone of the voice. Okay, so again, we have the balance and the stability here. We have taking it slow, not thinking out of the box. We have not taking chances, keeping it all very, this is like this. So you have other people looking up to you. You have other people following your lead. You have other people looking to you for guidance. And if we are putting on this type of a show, what are we teaching those other people, right? We have the opportunity to include others in this particular situation. We have the opportunity to bring abundance and prosperity and nurturing and empathy and compassion and happiness and all of that, using one's intuition, growth, loyalty, playfulness, stability, balance, prosperity, abundance. We have the potential here to bring a lot of abundance into this situation. We have the ability here to bring a group of people together. We have an ability here to manifest abundance in a way that benefits everyone involved. But we're not going to get to it with that we got to do it now attitude, because this is going to take a little bit of patience and a little bit of maneuvering, right? We're also, the Hierophant is also relates to the energy of structure and perhaps getting the information you need from a structural organization. This is either going back to school. This could be getting spiritual advice from some sort of counselor or guru, or maybe even a financial advisor. But this is others getting their, others looking up to you, and you taking accountability and trying to create a stable, balanced situation here by looking for guidance from people who know what they're doing. Right? You wouldn't go to a carnival clown if you were looking to get the most from your taxes, right? You wouldn't go to a refrigerator repairman to fix your car unless you lived in one of those towns where the refrigerator repairman is the mechanic. So there is that. But this is all about structure and having that structure. The guidance of the full moon here allows you to see the whole situation as it is, instead of bits and pieces of it. And the stars up here, I mean, I really kind of feel that with the help of these other people, this organization, and by having balance, stability, and structure, you really are moving into a time of greatness. Yeah, you really are moving to a time of greatness here. The King of Wands, moving forward. And it's not in the way that the Knight of Wands is, right? Because the King of Wands has lived through life. He's done his thing. He has brought logic and structure and flexibility and creativity and passion to the whole thing, right? He knows that if he goes into this situation with this type of attitude, that there's not going to be much that comes from it. So he is very passionate about it, and very passionate about it, feeling very independent, very passionate, very brave, very courageous, very artistic, but he's going about it in a way that allows growth and expansion in the situation, as opposed to what could happen if you came at it from that Knight of Swords point of view. There's also different types of communication here. I know a lot of people are all about texting and they're all about emailing, but sending a handwritten letter, a thank you, a correspondence, even picking up the phone and talking to someone could go a very long way in getting what needs to be done in this particular situation. There's something that needs to let go. And here's the thing. Here's what I want to say about this grieving card. There are times to where I feel I am so out of my element. And there are times when I feel that things are taking such a long time that I really start to second guess if what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I am trying to create a business. I am trying to get people to come to my channel, to watch, to donate, to interact, all of that. And there are 3 or 4 people that do, but there's, I have 600 and something followers on this page, 500 followers on that page, and that group, and that group, and that group. And you would think in a collective, that I would be really going somewhere. But I'm not. It's a snail's pace. And I grieve a lot in regards to how slow this is happening, right? Because just bought a house. Now we have the mortgage, the Wi-Fi, the electric, the gas, the heating, the air conditioning, which the house doesn't have central heat and air. It's a window unit. Anyway, the cable, the this, the that, and the third. And all of that adds up. And if I'm bringing in only $500 a month and the bills are $3,000 a month, then you do the math. So Eric works out of town, and I grieve because I don't feel like I'm contributing enough to what it is that we need here. So I do all of these videos and I put all of this out and I daily communicate and I do this and this and this. But there's this grieving sense here that I may have to let this go in order to find something that is more substantial, financially substantial, right? So through the grieving, there is a new beginning, and you're being guided to do something that you're passionate about, something that drives you, something that that really stimulates you. We have the blood moon. So there are some things here that are a little bit of uncertain and illusion, and I think that Knight of Swords is. We have the beast, conflict and competition. Again, that Knight of Swords energy. We have the shadow, wholeness, repressed, integration, repressed emotions, integration, wholeness. I really feel that repressed emotions, I think that when you do the shadow work on yourself, that there is a lot of grieving that is done before that new beginning kind of takes hold, right? We have to really look at things from the perspective of what is the reality of this? What is the reality of this being successful? What is the reality of me turning this into something substantial, right? I've been doing this for 20-something years, if not longer, and I've done it all for free, and up until a certain point, and then I started charging for the readings. And I think that what my problem is that my relationship with money has had an effect on me manifesting it, if that makes sense. I just manifested a whole house full of furniture, and I can't manifest a $5 donation. So that tells you where I am with money. So there's work to be done there. Accept love, affirmation for growth. And so we're planting seeds. We're planting seeds for growth. We're planting seeds for love. And then it's heal yourself. So after that grieving, and after this shadow work, and after this conflict with self, I feel that there is a new beginning, but I also feel that there needs to be a little bit of healing here. There's a need to accept love of self, and plant those seeds and allow that love, that acceptance of love for self to grow, and then start healing through this grieving process. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to happen here. I think the conflict comes from there have been ways that you have wanted to do things, and it comes in conflict with the way that I feel that spirit is showing you how things need to be done. And when we get very much set in our ways and we think that this is the way that should be done, we follow that path instead of the path that spirit has set out for us. And then we find out very quickly that we are in conflict with our divine path, or with our manifestation, or with the energy that is around us, right? When we try to go forward with toxic energy that is pumped, filled with drama and illusion and conflict and oppression, we don't get far, do we? We don't get far. So we have to kind of take a step back and cool our jets for a second and start this grieving, healing process, and then start moving forward. So I hope that helps, my lovelies. Let me push this up a little bit so you guys can see it all. Thank you so very much again for turning up and tuning in. Know that you are divinely guided in love, and I greatly appreciate you all. Talk soon.